So I called John this morning because he told me among 18 to 30-year-olds, the far and away best issue we had was cutting veterans benefits. So I wanted to double check that. I'm going to read you a text that he sent me this morning. I'm going to read it to you verbatim because I don't want anybody to misconstrue this or to think I'm pulling something right out of my ass. We tested more than 10 issues in a poll of more than 1,000 young voters that I wrapped up last week. The most salient and persuasive issue in driving Trump's negatives was, ready for this, get ready, was Trump targets his budget cuts toward 1.2 million veterans who rely on food stamps and many more depend on Medicare. Not far behind that, Trump cut staffs at the Veterans Crisis Hotline, which receives over 60,000 calls per month, despite a suicide rate of 17.6 per day among veterans. Trump is cutting 83,000 jobs at the Department of Veterans Affairs, nearly 1 in 5 VA positions, including doctors, nurses, and suicide hotline staff. All of this is more effective than his manipulation of markets, Qatari jet, etc. Right? That immediate, they're not going to cover this because they want to how he's manipulating the markets. They want pumping dump straight. They don't, in the entire presidential coverage of the media, how many of veterans understand this issue? Unfortunately, not a lot. It used to be a lot more, but we can point it out to them.